Today in Jones County was the first day of trials for Dylan Gage Compton, who was charged with killing correctional officer Mary Ann Johnson back in 2016. This was a very different scene with police cars and people close to the victim lining the streets. I'm standing in front of the house where police initially began investigating Benjamin Roberts for crimes against children. Going into these next 5 weeks in runoffs, what is your strategy? Chief Sandridge explained to us that the 5 officers were outside the back bedroom door negotiating with McGinnon's. It's safe to say parents are shocked as something like this is playing out in an environment they never expected. You have an update for us. Let's see it.
All right, what are we at?
Oh, they broke $100,000. So we're gonna come over here and kind of show y'all. That's gonna be my biggest thing. We've been on this ride for a while. It's spinning around. There's no line, so you don't have to worry about that. You would have gotten out of Abilene unnoticed if it wasn't for this meddling reporter. This is the first time they've had this, and you say August is a big time. So, you know, how far are y'all hoping this will go? Rattlesnake roundup. Yes, this is a real snake I am holding. It is not dead. One local I spoke to says this is the fullest he's seen it since it was built. Dias Memorial Park is officially expanding. Now you can see the pavilion behind me, but behind that you see the green area. That is where they are going to have a special memorial to remember those who have died in combat. The Salvation Army of Abilene says the Red Kettle fundraiser is the biggest source of money. In more local news, Mayor Anthony Williams is urging city council members and certain employees to sign an affidavit after an email consisting sensitive information was leaked to the media. He's actually here to kind of talk to us about the mistakes people are making for goal setting for the new year. So kind of talk about those mistakes.
You know, I finally figured it out after so much searching and so many times staying up late at night and looking for this person.
Felicia White spent 7 years searching for her father.
Not a day that went by while I was searching that I didn't look at somebody on the street or in the store or something and think, could that be him?
Finally, after putting her tree together on an ancestry website,
unfortunately, it was obituary. Sorry.
That branch planting a seed to something bigger.
I got to reading his obituary and found out that I had 2 brothers.
Those brothers bringing her to New Mexico to meet the rest of the family in her dad's grave.
When I found him, I just kind of froze. Like time stopped for me. And I just sat there and just wished that, you know, he was there just to comfort me, but I knew it wasn't going to be possible.
Building an immediate bond.
It just felt right. That's what I have to go off of, and I'm excited. After my trip to New Mexico, I plan on taking more trips, and they plan on coming down here, too.
In Trent, Kelsee Pitman, KRBC, Abilene's local news. Thanks, Sam and Rady. Caleb was diagnosed with DIPG on December 12, 2017, and sadly, the disease took his life 5 months later on May 12th, but his memory still is living on. DIPG, a rare brain tumor that has no cure, took the life of a 14-year-old Abilene boy, Caleb Sanders, May 12, 2018.
He fought it. He fought it.
His mom says from when he was diagnosed on December 12, 2017 to his last day alive, he fought it.
He was amazingly upbeat. And there were times when he couldn't communicate clearly to us. But when he could, he made his wishes known. And even on his last day, he wanted to get out and go to lunch. He still wanted to go, even though he was in a hospice facility and couldn't go anywhere.
How are you getting that strength to be able to do this?
Caleb, plain and simple, he fought 5 solid months with a smile on his face, a joke in his heart, and always worrying about everybody else. If he can do it, I can do this.
But now, his family just wants to spread awareness in his memory.
Only 4% of research funds go toward pediatric cancer, and just DIPG gets less than that.
And that's what they did at the Cooper High School spring game Thursday night with the Lemon Face Challenge.
Get after it, boys. Personally, I did not know Caleb, but it's always heartbreaking when someone in the Coop family passes away. But I'm so glad we got to do the Lemon Challenge, and hopefully we can just keep Caleb in our prayers.
The team challenging Benny Wiley, the strength and conditioning coach at the University of Oklahoma.
The University of Oklahoma has a pretty big following, and so if our little step here and being able to challenge Benny Wiley, and he turns around, his next challenge is going to be put on social media, and I think the ripple effect is going to be rather huge.
Caleb's memory continuing to live on.
I want to raise so much awareness and just get the word spread.
For my Lemon Face Challenge, I am challenging our viewers in honor and memory of Caleb Sanders.